Pacific Northwest. It's time for football on the Big Ten Network, powered by Unleaded 88, Engine Smart, Earth Kind. Today, it's game number 2 in the 2024 season, and life as members of the Big Ten for Washington. They play host to Eastern Michigan, the Eagles of the Mid-American Conference. This is the first ever meeting between these two teams.
So anyone is suspected of being beaten at any time.
And here we go with Eastern Michigan winning the toss. They defer their option to the second half and kick off, and it's banged pass Reynolds, Keith Reynolds, back at the goal line and into the end zone for a touchback. And a 25-yard line start for Ben Needham, the defensive coordinator for the Eagles in the secondary. They're down players like Jamarian McNulty and Scott, and here is a big hit by Justin Jefferson right at the line of scrimmage last week, and will miss a short period of time, presumably. Now here's a rush on the punt, and it's blocked by Eastern Michigan. Jack McAllister had the punt blocked. Wow. The Eagles put a ton of pressure. McAllister, the punt is blocked.
Hard ball gets blocked. At least it goes forward to help him out a little bit. But that's a whole lot of white shirts coming up right at the gut.
Well, Luke Murphy was part of that rush.
Right in. More of a power running formation to try to pick up third down and short.
And they'll bring in a short yardage back. Delbert Mims the third. A transfer from NC State. Oh, wow, he broke out of a tackle. Zach Durfee, who is actually questionable on the injury after Eastern Michigan blocked a punt. Motion, Getzinger, and room to run and easily pick up the first down. Plowing inside the 20-yard line is Mims. To here, as the crowd is in full throat right now. He claps, they snap. Snyder under pressure, hit as he throws by Durfee, but it's caught and it's down to the 5-yard line. It is a catch by Terry Lockett Jr. It will be first and goal for the Eastern Michigan.
Crossing patterns are difficult.
Lockett, 3 catches, 80 yards last week, and Eastern Michigan snaps it quickly on first simple here. Second down and goal. McMillan, down he goes to Patala. The short yardage back is in. Again, he had 8 touchdown rushes last year playing for NC State before going into the portal. And they'll give him a chance for a touchdown. No, Snyder will keep it, and he won't find the end zone. Probably going to lose a little bit with the block punt. Now it's 4th and goal. Chris Creighton wants to take advantage of the fortuitous field position. Heavy pressure thrown up in the air and trying to dig it out on the ground. It's incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Unloaded on Cole Snyder.
You know, we see the play, the ball drops and hits the ground. But as you mentioned, Carson Bruno got a Mike Dog. Good job by the defense.
Of the week. Denzel Boston is in motion. Will Rogers threw on the first 3 snaps of the game. He'll throw for a 4th straight time from his own end zone. There's Jonah Coleman breaking tackles. What else is new? Luke Coleman remains in the game at running back. First running play of the game. Coleman, big hole. Murphy got him down this time, but a lot gained after the initial
stop for the defense to come out and not give up any points.
Now Cameron Davis is in. Davis has the first down. Murphy part of another tackle to the 31-yard line of the Huskies. Hunter in motion. All kinds of time, but Will Rogers' pass is behind Kaliki Latu.
Yeah, just a miscommunication slightly.
They forced a punt, but a penalty on the return. Now has the back at their own 8-yard line for Cole Snyder. Ball comes out quick and is caught along the sideline and bumped out of bounds. They go empty on 1st and 10. That pass play to Allen went for 11 yards. Another one to Allen. That's who Cole Snyder tried to throw the ball to. Going downhill, Delbert Mims the third. It was 2nd down and 1, and the first down is picked up past the 35. This drive is moved with the tackle. Steve Belichick told us yesterday he's got a very good knowledge of the defense, gets everybody aligned properly. Snyder escapes the pockets, gives himself up, and as he went to ground, it was just They got 4 receivers to throw it to, but they'll run here in this fast-moving first quarter. Staying on his feet, McMillan. This is a big game for him, obviously, playing back here in Seattle, where he started high school football. Jordan started at the 8. Eastern Michigan has been moving, but no, it grinds to a halt. Oh, Snyder stood in and got blasted again by Carson Bruner.
You know, I referred to this deep
Career from 55 yards. Gonna have a go from 57. I think this has the distance, and the kick is good for Gomez with 7 seconds left in the first quarter. 55. The 32-yard line, and Williams is in the game. Damon Williams Jr. is now into the game, and quarterback bat snap. Williams has picked it up, and down he goes. James DeJong.
positive yards. That's a second and manageable situation.
Yeah, they've got a favorable spot, so it's 6 yards. Snyder, they can keep her all the way. A lot of room. Oh, they put the ball on the turf, and Washington has it. Fumble at the end of the run by Cole Snyder, recovered by the Huskies.
Really unfortunate as they sit there and fight for the football. There's some flags coming in, some extracurriculars going on.
So it was Brian Parham who punched it out. Cameron Broussard. Here's Parham.
Good
That's
job.
out.
That's out. That ball is out. Good job by Parham coming from the backside.
Well, the officials are talking here again. Jedd Fisch said yes, ball was on the ground 3 times last week and they didn't recover.
The field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
To the 18-yard line, but it's Washington forcing a turnover for the first time this year. And here's a pass that's complete. Denzel Boston first down over the 35 to the 36-yard line. Alyssa Charleston with more down on the field.
The football field, and like you said, that guidance, he's got a 4.0 in his first semester at UW, making the Dean's List.
Well, if you're going to choose violence, yes, do it on the football field. And here's a pass that is completed to Jeremiah Hunter, but Hunter goes down. Zach Mochan had a good game last. Decker to grab, now moves to the tight end right side. Reynolds in the game in motion. They are going play action. You called it. Giles Jackson, 10 catches last week. First one today. It's a big gain on 4th and 1. It's a play on the Eastern Michigan half of the field. Rogers, a deep ball, looking for the grab. 2 catches and 2 touchdowns in his Washington career.
Oh, they are really high on this young player, Decker DeGraff. And especially when Quinn Moore goes down lately, what he was wanted to do. Single coverage on the outside. He sees his tight end running with the acceleration, able to pull away from the linebacker. Good catch, good concentration, stay in bounds. Nice score for the young man.
Great tightrope. He caught a 33-yard touchdown pass last week against Weber State for his only grab of the game. And this one is a 41-yard pass.
Oh, look at that clean pocket. Can't ask for anything.
On Illinois. Touchdown confirmed. Grady Gross, extra point, makes it 7-3.
Doubt about that.
7-3 the advantage for the Huskies. They have really flipped the script on this game quickly. It was all set up when Cole Snyder scrambled and fumbled. He scrambles here.
Okay.
McMillan in the backfield. 2nd and a short 2. McMillan slips. Hit hard when he did slip.
On Parker in there, number 94, the center part of that defensive line. But right now, the Eagles are pushing them around.
That's another 2nd down and short pickup.
Got an injured player down.
McMillan, the running back.
Official timeout.
Far on this drive.
Now look at this lineup.
Going empty. Quick pass, Snyder. And Getzinger, the tight end, Jerry Getzinger, tackled by Cameron Broussard, but not out.
Moving the football down the field.
Gomez is hit from 57 for the only Eastern Michigan points today. Snyder got a block from Getzinger, the tight end. And a flag has come out at the very end.
Time.
The discussion's still going. If targeting is part of their discussion, I would think that that would not be called, and it would just be a late hit. Let's see.
After the late personal foul, late hit, defense number 32 Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
3rd and long. Underneath Getzinger, second catch of the drive. Wrestled down by Cameron Broussard at the 11, just inside the 11-yard line, where it will be 4th down at about 8-yard. Kick by Gomez. Great note there. School record. And he's 2 for 2 today. 29 for 37 in his career. It's a 1-point game, and we're back in 30 seconds. Biggest blemish for either of the quarterbacks today was Cole Snyder's fumble, which Washington then turned into points. Jonah Coleman! Jonah Coleman! Known for breaking tackles, but he's got some wheels too! Picking them up and putting them down and chewed up a lot of the field all the way down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Mark, when we were walking the field today, we came across Jonah Coleman as he was warming up, and I said, I am so proud of this young man because he runs with such aggression, efficiency. Look at him hit that hole. A nice pickup block down the field by Jackson, but that's good blocking up front by the big boys, and he's into the secondary.
Finally, it was Javian Norman who ends this run after. But Washington has found their footing thanks in large part to Will Rogers throwing the ball to DeGraff for a touchdown on the last drive. And this drive ends with a pass to Denzel Boston for a score.
You really can't play much better coverage than that. Really tight. The catch by Boston.
Over the previous 2 years, just 7 catches, but 6 last week and 2 today.
And look at the bottom of your screen. Denzel runs a nice little post route. There's a safety in there. Rogers has got to get the ball to ball.
And Boston, and they are today. Washington now up 14-6. We're back after this.
Yeah.
Eastern Michigan did score on the 2-minute offense last week. Don't have much room to run here on 3rd down and long. Bruner the tackle, Mims the run. 1:51 to go. There's plenty of time here. The ball's out from Will Rogers. Oh, and he put it on the money. Jeremiah Hunter down the sideline. First down, out of bounds. 45-yard line of the Eagles bumped out. But certainly the reads and the coverages have dictated more targets for Hunter, and many of them have been successful. Here's the bubble screen to Giles Jackson. Marker down. Jackson was short of the first down. And there's a penalty in any event, stopping play with 1:29 left before halftime.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting call here.
Personal foul, grasping and twisting the face mask. Defense,
wow.
number 28. 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
Sophomore from Springfield, Ohio, Javian Norman. Udan from Louisiana made a bunch of friends really quickly with his buddies on the defensive line. And here's a throw and a catch. Kaliki Latu, the tight end, converts on 3rd down. 54 seconds left in the half. It's 1st and goal. Boston, Jackson, Rashid Williams, the wide receivers, running. Coleman scoring. Coleman. Oh, they're going to say he's down. Wow.
Before the ball crosses the plains, probably our best look right here. The side judge is in the way. Are they going to say that calf is down right there and that knee is down right there, short of the goal line? It's a good call.
2nd and goal at the 1. The throw. Boston hangs on to this one and gets his feet down and bounds for the score.
All the Eagles were looking for a run. They're going to go back to Coleman. They had so many people planted up inside, man coverage on the outside. Just a simple crossing route by Boston and Giles Jackson. And then you take a look at the end result is a touchdown. Here's Jackson coming in motion. Just a crossing route. They both go out. One to the back pylon, one to the short side. It's an easy pitch and catch for Rogers. Quick score for the Dogs.
For Will Rogers. 3 today. It's 21-6 Washington. Scoreless first quarter for Washington. Then 14 in the second. Scoreless first quarter today, and then 21 in the second. Eastern Michigan down their leading rusher, Dante McMillan, hurt in this game. That was Mims who carried the ball. On 4th and 1 conversion, the floodgates have opened since.
That's all it takes is a spark plug here and there. Going for it on 4th down, as you mentioned. Obviously, them getting the score and led the Huskies able to go into halftime with a significant lead. Turnover really got the Huskies going.
And now here we go, second half underway. Grady Gross kicking off. Eastern Michigan won the toss today. They defer their option here until the second half, and they'll look to do something here to start the second half. Brown is the return man. Dion Brown is dead down around 50 yards and 5 penalties. And a penalty puts them in a worse position here. Snyder steps up on third down. Zach Durfee's got him.
Boy, Durfee's coming up with a second sack of today. And
Streak. He said, guys like Jonah Coleman believed in us. We beat out a couple of Mountain West schools for him, and now here he is in Washington and having a big impact today, that is. And Jeremiah Hunter's having a big impact today as well. On the board with another catch. This one goes like that all season long. We won't win enough. We've got to build on that and improve, and I think we'll be fine. And they're building on things today. Jackson went with a jet sweep last play, and now sign that man up for the hurdles. Oh, he's got to be bigger than 5'9" with hops like that. Rodgers throwing, looking for Hunter. Hunter grabs it. 4 straight scores for Washington. 24 yards on that one to Hunter.
well, the redshirt freshman Tony didn't. Hunter comes up with a big-time touchdown. Take a look at the protection. Clean pocket. You can count to 5 Mississippi on that one, Mark. Hunter comes up big.
Speaking of 5, that's 5 catches now. 72 yards today for Jeremiah Hunter. 13 touchdown receptions. And that is his first blocked PAT for Grady Gross. Gross made every point after last year, all 63 of them. Delbert Mims is in the backfield. Eastern Michigan, 3rd down and 9. Snyder trying to loft it up. Oh, and it's caught. Zael Griffin's first catch with Eastern Michigan. A transfer from the scrimmage. They're right there between the tackles, Valdez and Parker. 3rd and 9. Throw to Viculannon, broke it up.
Now they are really letting them play today. I thought for Viculannon got a little there.
3-0 lead, a school record 57-yard field goal earlier in the game by Jesus Gomez. Then it was 7-3 Washington, 7-6 in 21 straight since. Cam Davis over midfield and into Eagles territory. Tripped up by David Carter. D'Angelo Titiali'i. Good blocks. Cameron Davis the run. Damon Williams now at quarterback, and he's going to run. Nice downfield block by tight end Kaliki Latu. Maybe too good of a block because a flag came in. And with the respot of the ball, 3rd and 1 now. With 4.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. From Rancho Cucamonga, California, Cameron Davis picks up the first down to the 34.
I honestly don't know. I'm taking a guess.
Play fake to Coleman. Check down to Coleman. Completed. And then inside the 20 drags Jordan Toney along for the ride. For you, my friends.
Near and dear to my heart.
Jonah Coleman. Coleman on the edge. Wrestled down. Going down at the hand of Sterling Miles.
And now
looks like Warchuk is back as the snapper after the problems on the last snap. And this field goal splits the sticks. It's 30-6 Washington, and we're back in 30 seconds. Where they end up in the poll when it's released early next week. Washington, by the way, as Snyder throws this away, Washington is in, and I think we may have intentional grounding.
yeah, I agree. Snyder initially wanted to go down to the single wide receiver.
Foul, roughing the passer.
Oh, roughing the passer.
Defense number 10.
Lance Holtzclaw.
15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
It is a big 3rd down here. Eastern Michigan midfield, 3rd and 2. They're short a man in the backfield with Dante McMillan's injury earlier in the game, and it's been mostly Mims since then. Jaden Wayne with the tackle. In the air. Run defense prevented a 2nd and 2 conversion. Mims on the edge does pick up 3rd down and 1. Steps out of bounds, forced out by it. And a 4th down conversion a few plays afterward. The moment that this game swung in an entirely different direction. Here's an underneath pass. Quinn Fracassi. Debuted last week, or debuted in the bowl game at the end of last season, that is. Played a little bit last week. Now Snyder, broken up, deflected. Flag is down.
Yeah.
It is amazing in this game how it feels like the football defies gravity.
Pass interference. Defense, number 7. At the spot of the foul, automatic. First down.
Brysock.
Yeah.
To college football yesterday, one of the things he said that was unique, he said there was different energy last week, all these marching bands before the game. Here's a pass over to the left side with Nick Ulannon again. Marcus Allen caught it. Cam Fab, as they call him here.
Ball carriers to find a way to get through.
Earlier today, Jesus Gomez hit an Eastern Michigan record 57-yard field goal. He was part of a group of kickers tied for the previous longest field goal at Eastern Michigan at 55. He hits here from 50.
We're going up against Weber State. I didn't think he had the comfort and about his offensive line, but it has definitely taken the next step today.
Here's Jonah Coleman, high-stepping and running so hard down near the 40-yard line of Eastern Michigan. A turn and toss again, Muhammad. Jed Fish said they wanted to see more of him in this game, and we are seeing more.
They're scoring multiple goals all the time for the Rough Riders.
Yeah, multi-sport star for sure. Here's Snyder in trouble on third down. And a late flag comes in right at the end of the play as well. With 3:39 left in the fourth quarter.
Personal foul, grasping and twisting the face mask. Defense, number 90. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Alenius Davis had a sack. He got back. Sir Mix-a-Lot was on the list. Everybody knows Shout at the Devil, Motley Crue. Alenius Davis pressured Cole Snyder out of the pocket.
Yeah, I think Mark Snyder.
But it's going down next week, September the 14th. There's Damon Williams throwing. Oh, beauty of a throw. Caught him on the sideline by Rasheed Williams. And Williams from Brentwood, California, caught 76 passes as a high school senior. Played, and what a future it is. 6A Offensive Player of the Year in Arizona and Chandler, Arizona last year. Now, Damon Williams has had back-to-back games where he's been able to have a lot of time on the field. Obviously, Will Rogers is the man, but you never know what's going to happen over the course of the season, and these have all been valuable snaps here.
Well, no, it's not, because
After the
that's
play,
just playing.
unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 45. It's a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Apple Cup, and I'm like, wow.
Here's Adams running the ball again. Well, of course, if someone played with you, Lincoln, they obviously got to experience some of the most special times in Washington football history with the national championship. And last year was a great run, and this year a new era, off to a 2-0 start as the final seconds tick down on a 30-9 win. The 20th straight regular season win for Washington, the second longest active streak in FBS.
It's not easy. It is definitely not easy winning on any level, but, you know, Washington has a tremendous program. Looks like they're in good hands with Jed Fish. Going forward, you're off to your best start you can possibly have with a new head coach.
It was 3-0 Eastern Michigan. Washington forced a turnover and then scored on a pass to Decker DeGraff.